Hey guys, it's JP554731 and I just wanted to show you this thing that I got from Japan. And this is actually called the PlayStation Signature PSP stand. That's not an official name, but um, you can only buy this at a store in Aoyama, Japan, and that store does not exist anymore. And there's an internet site that I think you can buy the stand and other PlayStation Signature stuff on, like pens and cups, and it's basically like um, PlayStation branding stuff, like stuff for your house. And this was the coolest thing. This is the only thing that I wanted to get from the PlayStation Signature line. And the store that you can only buy this at is called the PlayStation Square, and it was part of SCEI's headquarters, Sony Computer Entertainment. I forgot what I stands for, probably international, but I'm not really sure. Probably incorporated. Then again, yeah. So I'm not really sure. So it only it was only like 2,500 yen. So in 2007, that's around 30 bucks, and I bought it for 3,500 yen used. So and that's not mentioning the proxy service commission that I had to pay. So I probably paid like 50 bucks total for this. And um, so yeah, there's 5 variants: lighter wood color, uh, blue. It was a baby blue, white, pink, and I mentioned the 2 wood colors. This one and the light one. And this wood color looks pretty cheap. I mean, it's pretty old, and it looks like it's starting to bubble. Like um, the way that by bubbling, I mean that it looks like, if wallpaper is covering the wall, and then you take a heat gun, iron, or some type of heat to it, like it'll start to have like bubbling, or like it'll start to peel. So um, yeah, this was intended for the original PlayStation Portable, so PSP 1000. So I have one here in disrepair, and it's actually I wish that they made it a little bit thicker so that it'll cover the whole PSP. But yeah, you can see that the power cord, or the DC port, like if you put it here, you can actually put it in without any any resistance. Like, it's easy to put on. And there's also a tiny opening for the I forgot what it's called, but it's Sony's proprietary remote port for the re- um, the PSP remote that you can put on your headphones, and here's the headphone jack as well. So yeah, it's a pretty cool thing that they put this little hole for that. And you can also use it with its PSP E1000 counterpart. So it's pretty much the same as the PSP 1000, except a little bit thicker. And this is, as most of you guys probably already know, this is a downgrade from the PSP 3000. It's a singular speaker, so mono, and it's in flat black, like the PSTWO, PSP or PS3 4000, PSP. PS3 2000 has this similar matte. Does 3000 have it? Gosh, I forgot what 3000 looks like. Oh, it's the same as the Slim PS3, and it's the same kind of flat black that the PS4 uses as well. So yeah, um, here's the headphone jack, and you can see. Um, actually, I'm no, no, you can't. Yeah, you can't put the your headphones on, or like an extension cord to put to your stereo. So that kind of sucks. But you can put the DC port in without any trouble. So here's the PS Vita. This is a PCH 1000, so this is a Wi-Fi only model. There isn't very much difference between the 3G and Wi-Fi, and it's a lot less thick than the original PSP and E1000, and so it can fit here pretty well. Um, but you can't put anything in the proprietary port or the speaker, so because obviously there's wood blocking, or imitation wood blocking it, so there's that. And also, let's go ahead and compare it with the other official PlayStation stands. So here are the 4 official PlayStation portable PlayStation Vita stands, and here you can see the PSP Go or PSP 4000 cradle base. So here's the North American box, and here is the PSP 2000-3000 cradle, and it even comes with this slick looking controller. So it's like an iPod dock, which is pretty neat that they included the controller. And here it is compared to all 4. Now, I will be doing a compatibility with 2000, 3000, and Go once I get those systems. I actually got these 2, like, because I didn't want to get them when they started getting rare, and like scalpers started to jack up the price. So that's why I have these 2. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do I'm gonna spin this around real quick on my display stand, so you can get a better look at it. So yeah, I just found out something pretty neat. This is the official DualShock charger, DualShock 3, and it uses the same 5-volt DC pin as the PSP E1000. So you can just plug it in there and charge it. So pretty neat. And another neat thing I found out is that most of the power bricks have this, Sony uses this specific plug. There's different variations. I've seen at least 2, but they're all made from iSheng, SHENG, and they're all 7 amp, 125 volts. So theoretically, or basically, as long as this fits your Sony device, it can power all your PlayStation 1, or actually the original PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, the original non-slim, PS3 Fat is not, you can't use this actually. It uses the PC cable. PS3 2000 can utilize this, PS3 3000, and PS3 CECH 4000, the Ultra Slim. And the PlayStation 4 uses this as well, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, do what you will with that info. So here's the PSP E1000 again. So I'm going to go ahead and spin it around so you can get a good look at it. So my only gripe about this stand is that it could have been a little bit wider this way, because the PSP is actually a little bit thicker than the stand is. But so yeah, I think I already said it, but I'll come back once I get the PSP 2000, 3000 and go, and then try it on the stand. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. Please rate, subscribe, and comment, as I always appreciate that. It helps me get viewers, and see you guys later.